T-Mobile Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Wilkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollard. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump you.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got his man on the right. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Hokies will have it first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Duggan. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Just feeds the running back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wide open downfield. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. The AT unit on the field. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Quick completion on the out. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Morrison. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Really good job on the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game, and play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the...
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. And the Hokies are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to throw again. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking for a man. It's Morrison. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Seminoles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Spinderella. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very agile. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Direct snap. Creates a little space. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
The Hokies line it up with a first and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback. And
touchdown, Virginia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Morrison. Got a man, it's Wilcox. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or...
Touchdown, Hokies! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Morrison. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Here comes the Heat. And the misconnection on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Noles will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes. Okay, guys, here comes the Florida State offense. The field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to throw, it's Morrison. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He wants to change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's got 99 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll throw it. Fired in there, but incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkins. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Here's a Heat. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Morrison. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Right on target this time. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Wilcox. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilcox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Jukes his way for more. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
37, Florida State, 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kitchings. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. The give from the gun. Gets it past the marker. He now has 111 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the toss. Nice move to keep running. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd to keep the drive alive. Snap it to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Kendricks. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked.
To the end zone, and is picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Under fire. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Kendricks. Turning it on. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown Seminoles. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 21 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? And those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be.